Hey, thanks for checking out my video. Today we're making something sort of unusual. It's one of those things that I like to make because I don't like to waste food. And I just finished a video for making egg rolls, and I have a lot of egg roll wrappers left, which I will use some of them because we'll probably eat egg rolls again tomorrow night for supper. But I'm still going to have quite a few of these left over. But by the time we eat them 2 nights in a row, we'll be tired of them. So these egg roll wrappers don't keep super great for a real long time. So what I like to do is I like to make a dessert out of them, and I'm gonna take 3 sheets of them, and then I'm gonna take these and I'm gonna wrap these back up in a Ziploc bag because they dry out if you don't. So definitely want to save those so they don't get wasted. And then what these are like is, if you know what a churro tastes like, just cinnamon and sugar. It's almost like a donut rolled in cinnamon and sugar, like a long skinny kind of a donut is a churro. Well, these will be like chips and rolled in cinnamon and sugar. And they're delicious and they're super easy. And every time I make egg rolls, I always make them because we have our dinner, which is the egg rolls, and then we have our dessert, which is the chips. So I usually cut them in strips, like 3 rows to each sheet. I've got them stacked on top of each other, and then I cut those in half. They don't have to be perfect, it doesn't matter. I've done them in triangles before, but for some reason they're just easier to eat when they're in rectangles than they are when they're in triangles. So I'm gonna just spread them out so they don't stick together. And in just a minute here, I'm gonna change the view of my camera so you'll be able to see them while they fry. And I'm gonna get a Ziploc bag, and I'm gonna put a 1/4 cup of sugar and a teaspoon of cinnamon in there. And after these get done being fried, we're going to put them in the Ziploc bag and shake them up with cinnamon and sugar. You eat them when they're warm, they're delicious. Okay, so we're making our, I guess I'm calling them churro chips. It's our leftover egg roll wrappers that I cut into strips and I just fried them. I just pulled them out of the oil. And here I have a Ziploc bag with a 1/4 cup sugar and a teaspoon of cinnamon in there. And I'm just going to do about a half a batch, shake them up, and then dump them out, and then do the other half. Anything warm with cinnamon and sugar on it is always good. Anything fried especially. You can see these real well, but they are crunchy, cinnamon, sugar, so good. I'm gonna try one. It's such a good way to use up the leftover egg roll wrappers, because if you're only 2 people, you're not going to eat egg rolls 4 times in 1 week, and you get 20 in a package. So, you know, my husband and I can eat them a couple nights in a row, and that's about it. Then we're ready to move on. But then I have these egg roll wrappers that don't last a super long time. So I make these every time, and they're so good. I hope you enjoyed my video, and I hope you make these sometime. You have good luck with them. You can't really go wrong. They're super easy. You want to get your fry oil to about between 325 and 350 degrees. And you can't go wrong. So if you want to check out my video on egg rolls, I will be posting that as well. And do me a favor and hit subscribe. It's free to you, and it helps me to be able to make more videos, and you'll get a notification when I put out a new video. Thanks.